I think what Roland wanted to express was the craftsmanship of different cultures rather than specific themes of a place. I think he wanted to discuss texture and geometry, and there was lots of ideas of the spontaneity of how you might wear things, like taking a really beautiful piece of fabric and wrapping it around you. There was all this idea of how we would mesh bonded fabrics with fringing and make it feel feminine but still quite hard. There was a whole idea of her still looking glossy but having an element of spontaneity within that.
There's a lot of global wandering on the runways this season, and certainly a global trekker. And he went to a bit of a Navajo space. You know, that idea of kind of the American Southwest has been appearing throughout the season. These interesting collar pieces that were made out of leather that were a chieftain, if you will, almost kind of something you would see a tribal warrior wearing, but in a very subtle, very abstract sort of a way. Interesting patterns as well. It was kind of fun because they actually created a teepee-like structure, which again, very abstract over the runway, but to give you a sense of that idea of kind of the Native American Indian that was certainly inspiring a lot of the collection, even through the breastplate details that were embellishment, ornamentation, if you will, on the front of many of the dresses.
I think it was very much in the continuum of his work. The silhouette was very similar. He added some fringes, he added some patchworking, but effectively that was a very signature Roland collection and will make his customers very happy.
Oh, I loved it. Amazing. I'm obsessed with the shoes and the bags to die for. I think the cuts are just so brave, and I don't know, it's kind of futuristic but still very feminine, and it's like strong. I loved it, and the colors, fantastic.
Kind of a really great, almost a terracotta color, a bit of a russet red, and even turquoise, which is certainly very Southwest, worked together within a single ensemble. Collaging a fabric and mosaicing a fabric, taking color, almost color blocking, and many times textural fabrics, and sewing them together within a single ensemble. It could be a dress, it could be a top, a coat, and certainly a trouser. And we saw a lot of that mosaicing of fabric. And then of course beautiful feathers, which when you think of Navajo, when you think of Sioux Indian, the idea of beautiful feather headdresses and details on the ready-to-wear, but he actually wove the feathers into a very graphic pattern on the fronts of dresses and a lot of the tunics. It's definitely in the air, that idea of kind of a nod to the American West.